Good luck, both of you. Okay, they're definitely ready.
Are we live on Twitch?
Yeah, we are. We're gonna pay attention to steps them up one at the same time to make sure it's all going right. Yeah, they can start whenever. This is Requar's first bracket set. Owl is currently 3 in, and he is 1 and 2. I think he might be 2 and 1. I'm gonna go check. Yes, good start. Some of the strongest tier 1s. Oh, this is his third. He's 1 and 1. That makes sense. I don't know how good your Pack 2 knowledge is. Mine isn't great.
It's not great, but I think Moth Bluebird is probably one of the best starts.
I agree. There's a good chance he apples his Bluebird after this. Although he might just roll down. But I know it's something a lot of other Pack 2 players like doing because it's such a strong buff target. Let's see. Oh, can you give me 1 second? Just commentate for me while I'm away.
Okay. Yeah, he does this to just max stats for
Yeah.
Bluebird.
Okay.
And it's a third round, so it makes sense. Puppy's a pretty good hit. Arguably one of the best tier 3s in the pack. Takes probably just gonna take 11 minutes, yeah. I'm wondering what he's meat boning just because it's like all of his he might meat bone Drom. I think I would probably take rice, but Owl knows Pac 2 a lot better than I do.
Oh
And a
no.
good win by him. Okay, he wants to meet on Puppy.
I am back. Just having a look at this. Oh no. Could not access the specified channel or stream key. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna have to. Oh wait. Cook, Marco, cook.
Rec took a worm, which I think is interesting because worm I feel is a bit too slow into Pac 2.
Oh, I know Requar likes turn 3 worm a lot, but I think you could be right about the matchup not being right for it. He seems to be taking lives, which is strong. I mean, his board is great. He has a lot of stuff. Didn't have to roll much.
I don't know what the hits you want to see are, but I don't think
These are
you'd want
pretty
either
bad.
of them. Yeah.
Yeah, these are bad in this spot. Ideally, you would have wanted, I guess, like a tar. A
Like
lobster also is
caterpillar
pretty
tar,
good.
yeah.
Yeah, because you have 6 lives also. The fact that he hasn't lost these rounds is also very good for him. And it makes it okay that he whiffed. He can just skip.
Okay. He's gonna pick the hatching, which I think is interesting. I haven't seen it, but I think it's probably good.
Where did he get 2/2 from already? Did he have it frozen?
It was it was already in the
He
physical
had it
shop.
frozen from turn 4 or something. Wow, yeah, that's gonna be good then. It
No,
could
it
have.
just appeared, I think.
Oh, it appeared at the start of his turn 5 shop. I
Yeah.
understand you. Okay, yeah, that's great for him.
Oh wow, that's a bit.
Keeps winning. This is, I think Rec would probably say that he's lost this game at this point.
Yeah, I'd agree.
I would too. Also, sorry, I had to go because my dinner got here, so I'm sat with some
Oh, okay.
noodles. I think really good. If he took it now, he's going into an extra mid no triple, but with a lot of money, and he has a oven mitt procking. Kind of seems like his turn 9 is going to be the really scary thing. Nice breakpoint for Rag. He wins the fight, which is necessary at this point. Nice, and they're hatching. I think the stats on the moth are pretty reasonable. I think the pie there is good too. And then he can just hold all 3 of his open triples and just search for one of them. Eventually he might consider selling Bluebird for the Caterpillar to just get the guarantee level. But with so many potential ones, I think he'll be. No, he goes for it. That's probably reasonable. Sorry about the cough. Yes, Mirko's going crazy. I think he's got it all set up and good, so I can focus on the set now. That seems like good positioning. You could have maybe gone the puppy in front of the moth and tried to guarantee that the peacock, not the peacock, the kangaroo dies in time. But it wasn't
Okay.
relevant
Let's hit
here into the
turkey, which is probably I think the best hit if you can get.
agreed. Bobby, that'd be his way back in, really. Estelle out over early triple, that seems fine. I mean, Rex board is like, the potential of the level 3 crab is great. He should be able to keep tempo up off of that, plus the turkey, of course. The next turn is going to start being a big problem.
I'm surprised he isn't going like double dragon, but
Yeah, I think it.
no.
So, what's he planning on stealing? I guess he would love the uh turkey, and then also Requar is potentially getting a tier 6 this turn that he could be stealing. So I think the Angular luck is reasonable, and at least he'll like late game upside is a lot stronger than
Yeah.
Dragon. So I see why he's doing this. I think it's probably good. And if he does hit level 3 in a reasonable amount of time, or the level 2, sorry, he will just win. I think they both know that at this point. And Rick has done well to take back some tempo. Potentially gives him a winning chance. He also has a seal, which I guess he's hoping can contest and stay in the lead long enough for him to clutch, which I can see happening. Do you think it will or no?
If it's like a tempo steal, I could see it. I think that Rex Woodcon is probably just like winning these next 2 turns, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, gonna be tough. I'm surprised the L didn't cycle out of the drum now. I guess he's still trying to wait for Rek to have like a unit he thinks is worth angler stealing. But I don't know, Rek's board might just be locked in to try and kill him. And now you're so far behind. You're gonna have to lock in this angler, and you're gonna have to get what, like a, I don't know, multiple of those hits just aren't good enough. So how do you win from here? Realistically, I have no idea. I'd be kind of stumped.
Probably need like Peanut or Stingray.
True.
Oh, he wants Foam Sword.
To kill the crab immediately before
Okay.
it gains stats. But as always, of course, go first.
Yeah, he
You
needs
could
to community
also.
with Puma though. Oh wait, no, never mind. It's not 6. It's 4,
Mhm.
or it's 6, not
It's
4.
6, not 4, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was
Sees
Dolphin
the
for some reason.
mongoose. He could consider freezing that and just holding on. I think his idea is more likely to win than Peanuts are this turn. But I may be wrong about that. That's in 1935, by the way. That got like 20 health in 2 turns. Or even 1 turn, maybe. That's a crazy increase in stuff. Oh, the
Yeah,
toucan. Nice idea. I wouldn't be surprised if this is something he's going to cover, his Requar, but we'll have to see. I think this could be an early 1-0, unless something goes very wrong this turn. Let's see. Yep, it is. Nice positioning to keep himself very safe from L's outs as Requar goes up 1-0. He knows the matchup really well, as much as he hates it. So we will be hopefully about to see some very cool gameplay from him as we switch over to Requar. Good luck in game 2. Uh, probably pig's pretty good. Those are probably just skips.
not the best roll.
Also, sorry, I was in SAP at one chat, but Hello, everyone in chat. Hope you enjoy this set between two amazing players. Well, one of which is buying an otter for some reason. But always considering these beavers, I guess he just wants to keep up tempo because he won that fight, which is totally reasonable. Hello, Jumber. And wow, the mix of the beaver take and the otter HP got a great fight win. As Al goes for the big loyal chinchilla. Cool strat. Rek also has two early swans. Wow, Rek has an insane start now. He can consider some kind of... Oh, and giraffe? You can just sell the pig right now. He's probably not happy about the fact that he has to sell the pig right now, but at the same time, it's for the giraffe. He can't complain. This is just unreasonable, to be completely honest. He can save his lottery for next turn, sell out a beaver, buy pill, and then buy something else next turn. This is high roll, for sure. But he'll be happy. Mm. Al does have a goldfish, though. It is just a lot weaker than a swan. At least a swan 2. So, yeah, it's gonna... Oh, there's no... Oh, you can start scaling a dodo, potentially, if you want to. You might also just want to consolidate. There was an argument that you just save the otter tier up there, but the relevant HP going to the stuff on your board probably makes this best play.
And on Kanga?
Yeah. Actually, the dodo makes this fight really winnable. Let's see if that comes to... Nope. Okay. Wait. Draw. Okay. I mean, that's good enough. You definitely don't want to be getting killed too fast. A swan, you can potentially come back and contest in later on in the game. Though that will be hard. I think Rek needs to start looking at ways to invest his gold to kill. I know Rabbit seems like a great way to do that. Get stats on the board fast, cover. Would have loved a garlic this turn, doesn't find it. Now, if this apple hit something relevant, then potentially is worth buying. I think he sees it hits a breakpoint on even another. No, because there's moth stats. This is definitely reasonable to go for, though. Wow.
Good fight win.
Yeah, I hit that. Nicely done. Super relevant, and now Requar has a fantastic shot with the garlic in it, and his third giraffe for his tier up. At this point, he's kind of sat looking for Dodo level 2, and that's everything. So yeah, he's gonna take both garlics because he doesn't want to waste his rolls away, and it's very likely that you do when you're only rolling for one thing. But let's see, if he hits 1 or 2 more dodos in these turns, he would be like ecstatic, I think. This is the reasonable outcome. Saves this giraffe. Interesting. I don't know how I feel about that, but I could see it. It's an interesting idea. He does save it. Wow, that's an amazing shot.
Oh, those penguins.
He definitely just said go out loud, by the way. But yeah, no, this is like one of the nicest games I've seen. I mean, at this point, you're really just gonna sell the rabbit, I think. But he might still want the seal. It's really good synergy with his board.
Yeah, the seal's like consideration here, which usually seal would not be, but
Hmm. In this matchup, scaling it and getting the attack is actually an okay answer to wide scaling, just because your attack can potentially keep up with their 1/1s, I guess. But at the same time, I think he can also probably outnumber for quite a while with the board that he's going with currently. He freezes both, which is very reasonable. And I would just buy these if you're doing that to waste as little gold as possible, or as little shop space as possible, and see what they're going and react to it. And oh wow, he does not. I'm sure he doesn't like to see that. It's going to be an immediate stat swing. Does he feel comfortable buying Scorpion to this? I think so. I
do you need score?
I think you might not. To be fair, yeah. And are you meant to take the seal? I think I would personally in this case. Oh, thank you, Pikes. I didn't update that. This channel got made. SAP Summit 2 got made today, so I'm a little behind on all the stuff I need to be doing for it. I have a different what they call it. I don't have a different profile picture for it, which I really should do because keeping the two channels separate will be a big deal. Also, nice positioning when he does take the seal while it was away, which is totally reasonable. And wow, with that shot, it's going to be very hard for Rick to lose this game. So Al does have Goldfish Gold. You can't count him out just yet, but
Mm-hmm.
oh, we're selling seal? Are we selling seal from Mammoth for the stat spike? Interesting. This is reasonable. You try and mess up Owl's attempts at hitting breakpoints, and you also invest in a tier 6 buff target that can't be messed up by your salt, protecting your lowest tier guys for a bit longer. It might be a bit weird, but I think I see why he's going for it. It's just a way to like stay ahead, even if I'll potentially sell this goldfish this turn. It could get scary. Mammoth hopefully we'll hit breakpoints to help for you. Oof. Wow.
Yeah, he just
There
won.
is dragon on that board. Oh wait, I didn't realize that was lethal. Okay, the mammoth was 100% right. Very nice play. As he goes up 2-0. And we're gonna switch back to Inferno Owl. With
Okay.
his, yeah.
Owl's just having to go pack one now.
Oh, Owl switched. Interesting. Makes sense. I think Owl probably realized at some point that Ruck like prepared for this and knows the matchup very well, and is going to be much more beatable if they mirror. I think that's reasonable. He could potentially switch back later, but we'll have to see. I'm a bigger fan of Requar's start. Oh wow, we cycled a beaver? Interesting. I can see it, but it might be a bit of a pack to play in a sense. Like I wouldn't expect a Pokemon player to make that choice. Fair. Goes down under, but he hits a swan and a snail in his shot. With, I suppose, a sheep. That's a very tough level, though. Probably the worst pair of level ups you could get. He goes elephant, just hoping for big tempo. Now the problem with elephant is kind of tough. You can't use its big stat body to get any benefits from units like kangaroo. You could take out this crab, I think. I would consider freezing it. When you have a 3/9 body on your board, it's gonna hopefully conserve some tempo and has a lot of potential for it as the game goes on. Oh, did he skip a meat bone? I didn't see that, but yeah, I could definitely see that being wrong. What other foods do you want? Maybe pill, I guess. I'm not too sure. Uh, yeah, I think I would. Well, I mean, these are the same cell gold, so the question is which stat line do you prefer having? I think that's a reasonable thing to say. You also do have you could hit like 2 pigs, for example. Oh, he likes this meat bone. Okay, I think he realized, and he takes on the swan, which is also.
Swan.
I guess just because it's staying longer, but maybe
Yeah,
the fact that it's staying longer is an argument not to. I'm not too sure. Nice. Oh, nice positioning. Breck just has Badger Giraffe while we're talking about all this board. That's just very tough to come by. There's overcome. But Al has a giraffe of his own now. He has a garlic, probably. Assuming he takes it, I guess. Which he's going to on the efficient interval, I think. And he has four different pairs, all of which could hit. Oh, he just rolls. Okay. He has no early tier 4s, but I wonder if he would take them with the elephant board. Or maybe it was just a choice for his tempo. I think snail stats this turn, so you're probably fine to put the elephant further forward and tank. Because you shouldn't hit more than 3 times. Wow. Great breakpoint for Requar. Losing that fight is pretty bad if you're Owl. So it's tough. You're gonna have to keep chugging. You can combine Giraffe here, I think. I agree.
Yeah.
Let's use Salad on a consolidated board into buying the snow. I like salading, personally. I think all these units are potentially staying in
I guess
row
since
1.
he has like 3 things to roll for, he wants the rolls more, which just makes sense.
Or free. Let's see. No, not enough. That's Giraffe level, going into 7 as well. Rex had a pretty good shots this set, I would say. That's a monkey though. That's a monkey rhino. Wow. If something's gonna clutch up this game, it would be that. Let's see if we can make it work. It's an interesting decision point. What's he considering selling? Is it going to be the swan because you don't think you want the money, or considering a whale? I think the rhino would do really well into this board. Don't you dare seal core. The seal cow. It's awful. Yeah, I think the rhino will win this game, and I think Swan Cell is reasonable to try not to die this turn. Because if you live this turn, the amount better your board has potential to get is good. How can he get there?
Oh, Rex
Ah, there's
also
a
hit
garlic.
monkey.
Oh, and early, yeah, okay. At this point, I don't know, this
Yeah,
game's
I take
winnable.
cover now.
There's the turtle. This is tough. He might have needed to
Yeah.
rip into the to hit the pill on 4 gold instead of 3. It's unfortunate. I think he sold the elephant, but I think the elephant sell was reasonable. But it does seem like he's just going to lose at this point. Don't worry about that. I mean, maybe. I mean, when I lie. It hits a break point. It didn't hit a break point. He's dead. Empty.
Yeah.
It's 0-3 in favor of Requar. Pretty brutal set so far, actually. I think Rex had his fair share of nice hits, but he's also played really well, especially in the matchup against All's Puppy Pack. And now he's back on Turtle, where Requar just has a lot more experience, and I can imagine it's going to be tough for Al to get a game out after this. Wow, rolled into triple otter. He's taking it, which I think is correct. Shockingly. Pretty calms. Oh, true, Knob. I forgot about that. I was totally going to say, and then I didn't because I'm dumb. They
I
are
also
also playing their team tour set currently with the first, like, best of 5, basically, counting for team tour. And going 3-0 up means Requar just won the team tour set, I think, which is great for his team. If you guys want to go check people, I'm sure there's not too many people here yet that don't know team tour, but great event. Can't throw because Al has a really strong start.
Mhm.
Badger is a tier up, not too bad, not great either, but you know. There's another level and it's pretty bad. As he does have a double crab though, which I'm sure he's pretty happy with.
Good
Nice fight one.
position.
Al has a great board. Look at that start. That is 6-4 already from Duck Beaver. That's probably the best thing you could possibly hit from Duck Beaver. But Requar has. Oh, he's gone straight to redeem code. Wrong button, man. I mean, here you can just sell the pigeon, and you can even consider selling the um otter. Or no, you wouldn't sell the otter. You want to care about the tempo, but you would just sell the pigeon. Oh no, it takes that. Okay.
Reasonable, yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that. I guess it's a lot better tempo to have the meatbone this turn, and it was super relevant. Nope, I still lost. So never mind. He made a mistake, definitely. At least his decision did not pan out because he needed to win the fight for that to be correct. Early turtle, pretty good. Now sells his HP body, which means he's now kind of sad at having to pill that turtle is it with his highest HP unit. He's kind of struggling for scaling to keep up with his crab's demands.
I think he's waiting for Rabbit to sell Pigeon.
True. Oh, no, it doesn't get there. Still losing fights. Owl starts getting early whale with level 2 worm. This is terrifying. Thing is, Owl's board is super strong. I'm gonna have a look and check in on the Saber set and see how Sabesy's doing, and Phoenix, that is. I see Saber's up 2-0 against Phoenix. Interesting. Saber's been playing pretty good. Summit so far. If I'm correctly, Tapir, you're in this group, right? Group 1.
Yeah, I'm in Requar now.
Tough one.
Yep.
Do you think you'll make it to 4th? Who are your
Nope.
who are your other people in the bottom half of the
Sheep
group?
Talk, Pooh Balls, Knob, who I thought
Oh,
would be lost.
Pooh Balls, of course. That is a really hard group, considering how well Pooh Balls has looked. When he beat Owl the other day, he played out his mind. I think you could definitely still make top 4, but good luck. As for these two, I mean, given how not close this has been so far, there's pretty good potential that Owl could drop below both of you and allow you a spot in. He's going to need to get his act together, I suppose. This Scorpion is insane.
Yeah, definitely.
Draws bad for Requar. I agree with you into that board, yeah. I think Rek's board is a lot better suited to killing immediately, and it's not really happening. But he has a can, and he's hopefully going to have more cans, and if anything's going to turn around, then yeah. Oh, like playing for a draw with Back Badger? That's true. But with a Melon, there's a good chance that he wants to play for a win, or that is playing for a win, because if Owl cares about draws, then he'd be playing Badger in the back, and this is a good matchup if you run the Badger into the Melon. I just don't know how likely it is that that was going to happen.
Front script is risky if Owl gets like a deer in his whale or like a turtle.
True. I don't know if he was. I think he's just assuming that Owl's going to keep it front and keep on power scaling it. Oh well, this works too. Nice Melon hit. Owl has a turkey on 5 lives though. This is getting scarier and scarier. But I mean, Owl doesn't have really good pivot slots. He might have to get rid of his own Badger. The Giraffe can of course go, but you want to hold on to the Worm for at least a turn or 2 more. Rex considering this for tempo, I think that's perfectly reasonable and potentially necessary into what Owl is doing. It does give away that you've got a can, but that's not a huge deal for, in my opinion. Let's see. And yeah, he's freezing cans into future turns. He's definitely all in on trying to win this later down the line, which he does have odds to because he does have the bigger Badger. And yeah, he has a very good melon board, a very good monkey board, which makes me a little surprised that he's even freezing this deer. But at the same time, it's reasonable. Huh. I mean, 4th scorp kind of covered, it just didn't do much damage. There's a very strong monkey in his shop. There's
Yeah,
also
monkey,
fantastic chocolate. You could consider just buying monkey and chocolating it immediately, which I think is actually what he's going to do. And you don't see the triple early, but in return you have significantly more winning potential for this game overall. You would do monkey there instead of snail, which he does. Very nice. Let's see what is Owl gonna go into this turn. This is a pretty big turn for Owl. See if he hits more levels on his swan on his turkey. He bought a swan to 5/5, so he has one can already at least. Wow, early snake and early rhino. It can be ahead for a while. But Badger has a solid matchup into snake, so maybe.
I'm surprised Owl kept his giraffe. I feel like it's more sellable than most of his units, but
True. I mean, you sold out a worm at some point. I would have sold out a giraffe then. Maybe he just
yeah.
cares more about the money though. But at that point,
Yeah, I
then
could have
I
been
think
in
you'd care
trouble.
about the swan that you randomly bought. So, yeah. Well, let's see. I'm take a chili. It's a reasonable chili. You're gonna need some extra follow up for it, potentially. Let's see. Nice monkey 2 rip is extremely important for his chances to win this game. Lives on 1. Wow. The
Nice.
chili got there. What a fight win. Super, super clutch. Now he has level 2 Badger. Great way to cover. And I mean, I was actually going to start struggling. I'll bought a pigeon on 3 gold. Maybe it's correct, but I struggle to imagine myself. Oh, playing for Tiger Snake late game. How much does he fancy those odds? I mean, if he hits a snake at this point, he's going to be significantly ahead, even though he has a stat disadvantage. Breakpoint wise, it shouldn't matter too much. One up freeze, I don't think you can. I think you're too locked in on this idea, and you want to find the chocolate. But yeah, this tiger snake idea is great. Although it's going to be very hard to clean up the rhino afterward, so we're going to have to see. Although I suppose that living is actually the best way to do that. And he clutch, and he gets, yeah, like right when Rex playing really well. This is terrifying. Let's see what's next. Don't think I'm a fan of anything here. But I think it's time on him to just start rolling. I don't know what he's considering. He might be considering the crab. He doesn't take it. There's a snake. There's exactly what he needed. Let's see if he finds a level up, potentially a chocolate. He does take the salad, which is, or not the salad, the sushi, which is reasonable. And now he's considering, do I take this badger? I think you do. It shows you a potential level up. One of those could have been a snake or a tiger. Doesn't know, but you play the odds. Yeah. he definitely played to his out and to what I think was the correct game plan this game. Ooh, skunk counter, and then the chili plus were those snipes both on the correct thing? I think they may have been. He draws the round. But he wants some extra attack on his crab that turn. I think he's gonna go back to what he was doing initially now with his level up. Let's see, the best thing that could happen would be this into snake. He doesn't see it. But he has so many lives to give, and at this point he's significantly just further ahead. I'll even swapped out for a mammoth, which isn't. I mean, it could win. To be fair, the extra stats on a melon backline is a big deal, but it's just scary. If you're owl, there's one swap. Solid break point. He actually he actually caused Tiger Mammoth to happen, but it didn't matter. And let's see. If he finds Snake level up this turn, it's most likely over. Okay, he just plays consistent and takes that. Technically, you would, well, you don't need to end on a meat bone. You can sell it. Oh, he skips the fly. Interesting. Probably reasonable.
Yeah, probably just want to speed snakes.
Oh, yeah, snake dies. You're right. And if it dies to the badger, it spawns in front of the fly, right?
Yeah.
Owl's board is amazing. Is this still? Oh my god, Owl won the fight. But I mean, there's level and there's one upcoming. So how long can he really be alive? Or you take a one up. No, you can take a one up mammoth. It's far too late for that. You just take a one up there. Does he know the fly interaction? Is he's certainly playing for the one up plus five. But I guess this is just to be snipe proof at the same time. Yeah, no, he knows. So he's skipping.
He definitely knows.
Yeah. You could actually consider this armadillo. Maybe.
Maybe.
Probably bad. In fact, definitely bad. But it does heal off your skunk death, which is kind of okay. So. Okay, no, he does take the fly. Sorry, he does take the fly. I'll eat a snake. Interesting. I wonder if that was maybe a time thing. Who knows? Or it might have just been correct. To be fair, he might have killed mammoth and then not had a good end on in all those rolls.
That was an amazing game by Rec, I think, considering how hard Owl hit at the beginning.
Yeah, I agree. To not get killed and then come back is huge. Now let's go watch
Owl's back.
Who now needs to reverse sweep and is back on Puppy. Is it doable? Let's see. I'll sacrificed a lot to get Skunk to 14. Interesting. To get it above the crab stats. So it would guarantee go first. I suppose that's going to do a solid amount. Requar is playing pretty airtight. His horse start, but he's down 2, which I'm sure he's unhappy with. And he has no, well, he doesn't have no triple. Potentially he'll have one, but I think I'm much happier if I'm Owl at this point, especially with that Owl in his shop. Or potentially you're going gold. No, you would go Owl and a Hatching Chick, I think. That's my impression of this pack, is you prefer the immediate scaling.
Yeah.
Is he now banana? Yeah, this is a good start for Owl, have it being up alive, having this, and having Lemur potentially, with the duck stats. Kind of, no, never mind, there's better tempo. I need no way to ever get this Lemur on board this turn. I think Owl was better than Goldfish, personally. I think, because you have, like, scaling going already, and solid tempo, it's like keeping it up, especially when Rex dropped a life already. You can put him on super low lives, which is a nice buff. Rex has 4 horses and a giraffe, okay. Exodia. I mean, that board is really good, to be fair. Like, I wouldn't be upset at all, especially getting to win that fight. And now, Owl's garlic press plan can potentially get punished, or he can potentially lose more fights, that is, while he is trying to get there. Because if Requar has any summons or anything like that, they're going to be gigantic, and they're going to chunk through the frontline guy really fast. We'll have to see them. Something like a sheep tier up, I'm sure he would be really happy with. Why be an Owl over Hatching Chick? Good question. I suppose. Yeah, it's well, no, I get, but that was like only this turn tangle. That was because of the bluebird, so he didn't know that. I don't know. I think I didn't get the joke. But oh, that's another hatching. Maybe it's just because he wanted. No, he doesn't want this croissant. I was gonna say maybe it's because he wanted to like put some extra stats on the hatching chick or get like a pie or a croissant late game. Raises a pangolin. I mean, he's hard. I don't know. Like I know it's a common culture in Pack 2 gameplay to like freeze roll a lot, but I wouldn't. I would just put it on board if you're gonna try. But I suppose this worked out pretty well. So I might be wrong. Let's see. Rick has just as many horses as before. He bought 2 honeys and a crab that turn. He's nothing in a tier 4s. You'd love to see a deer, a whale. Those are potentially game winning. Especially whale. Ooh, turtle is insane. And he also has dolphin for further tempo. Is that level 2? No, it's only level 1. Crap, still. Now let's see, is Al going to save this tier up, or is he going to rip it? He rips it, he finds a lobster, which I think he'll be happy-ish with. I mean, it's not great. I think you can take radio in this spot. But it's understandable not doing so. He's going to take lobster for sure. Yep. Roll down, finds an owl, which, I mean, it's okay. I think you just throw a croissant on something that you want to get bigger. Probably the hatching chick, in my opinion. Nice, good play. Now, how do you position this? You could have considered putting something else front to melon break, but nothing actually gets very nice breakpoints, so I think this is a reasonable choice anyway. Oh, and nice prediction, I suppose. He gets there this turn, which is a big deal. This is the thing is, he has like solid lives, lobster, and a tier up. I would be. I think it's fairly even at the very least, even though Requar does have a turn 7 level. But I mean, that's a stingray, which you can probably play on board. He might consider this. No, he doesn't consider. Oh, are we back to hatching Chick Nation for Owl? Is he going to hit more of them? Is he going to consider more of them? That's a Mosasaurus. You can consider selling Lemur and Owl this turn to buy the new hatching chick for strong tempo on board, and then also the Mosasaurus now, and then start scaling his. Oh, he skips the Moss. I guess it's 2 turns away, but I think I would have taken it. And why are we selling Lobster? I guess we want the owl stats. Okay. So we're saying we're all in on a board like this, which is fair enough. And yeah, Stingray is probably relevant into that board. I was scared of trying to get it past all those summons in the first place, to be honest. Oh, Requar has been playing really well. He won the first 2 games. The second game was high roll. He had like level 2 Swan and Giraffe on turn 3. But like he's been playing just very well. Owl switched twice. So he's back on pack on this pack at the end of his potentially at the end of this set. Also, that is early Monkey, early Rooster, which is insane tempo. As well as with the horse, is probably going to keep up with Owl's long term at this rate, because Owl kind of, I wouldn't say, he kind of shoehorned himself into an overall worse board to try and conserve his tempo, which is completely, I think, reasonable in the way he did it. But it might end up punishing him because of how strong Requar's late game line is now. Mark Hudson, have you seen much of the other game, SP versus Saber? I'd love to know how that one's going. Still loses. This is tough. Yeah, reckless gambling hurts. Oh, your work. Hey, get back to work. We do not endorse here at SAP Summit these layabouts.
I just looked at the Saber SP sets too.
Oh, SP came back. Nice. Okay. Interesting. Pooball's versus someone is soon. Pooball's versus Nob is, by the way, in an hour. Would you like to commentate that with me?
An hour? Sure.
Actually, we might already have a person. But even if we do already have someone, a third
Okay.
person.
If you have someone, I probably won't.
Okay.
If you don't have anyone, let me know.
Thank you. So we got our Stonefish sets this turn. We have a big tempo site coming in next turn, which can potentially. Wow, that's fly plus. Okay, yeah. We're
I don't know how.
we're a couple miles into Temple Town. I don't know if we're getting out. I take a drink of wine. No, do you have to take this Octo? I think you have to take this Octopus. I think it's your only chance, really. Probably fronted Octopus into Stonefish into, or I guess front Stonefish into Octopus into Skewer plus Panther. I don't think it will get there, but it's your best shot. Oh no, I was thinking sell a Stingray Tangle, just for some extra snipes on the backline.
Yeah, Rec isn't gonna front Rooster because it's level 2 probably.
So Stingray
So
or
you can probably get like 2 Octo snipes.
I think the Stingray's base stats don't matter, Tangle, compared to the snipes. Oh, you get 2 snipes. One of them hits perfect.
Which is great.
You get a trade you want. You get great cleave. Nice clutch fight win. This is well done by all. This is exactly what he needs to potentially come back into the game. He gets Melon and Octo level 2 if he decides to go for it. It'll kind of depend on the shop. Nice, he gets Octo level 2 anyway. This was the out he needed.
Octo and
for
Panther
sure.
too.
And now Red's in a really hard spot. He didn't improve much last turn, and he tried to do something to kill him, but it didn't work, and now he's maybe floundering. We'll see. Of course, there was a lucky snipe there. Yeah, it's probably the only snipe that won. Now I'm looking at it more. He had two chances. Did the second one hit the melon also? I don't remember, but I
I
think
don't
it might
remember
have.
the thing.
Or no, it might be the skewer that hit that. I don't know. But hey, Owl has to play to his outs, and this is what he is being given. Now, I would have potentially considered phrasing that to your Rex. I don't know what I would put in. Actually, no, I don't think you actually can. I think you just have to play your board. But the problem with it is you need to cycle in some tech units, but then also somehow have the skewer still. You definitely need the skewer to win. So I guess he just thinks, I need to kill him with the board I currently have. And I think he can do that if he plays it well. So let's see. Oh, dies to 1-up and then dies
God.
again. Insane. Breaks melon again. Wow. These are really good snipes for Al. This is potentially the only way he would be winning this fight, or winning these fights ever. There's a pancakes, which seems fairly relevant to place on the skewer guy. I would not replace pie personally because I think that the extra stats on this are really, really relevant for you sweeping the board at the end. But at this point, I would have probably just gone all in on getting stats on Panther and Octopus where I can. And Rex always scared of toys and stuff, but he might just not buy toys this in the second. He does hit the pancakes on what I think is the correct thing. He can level up the snapping turtle potentially. Oh, he goes for this. I was thinking you could level the snapping turtle and then have it hit the panther anyway, and you get +1 skewer. But this is totally reasonable. It's something to be somewhat scared of. This is interesting. I don't think I like this. Do you? I guess it's reading a different
It's hard for
position.
me to know like positioning.
Fair. He hits double turkey again. Oh my
Octopus
god.
trained on that turkey.
Like really clutch octopus. I mean, well played
Octo
by
understands
Owl
what's
to
in.
find it out, but gosh, I need to ban someone and get the hell out. Random person. How do I ban you? I don't know how to ban you. Shit, I don't know how to ban you. Help. I'm trolling. I need to slash ban them. Shut up, banana. I'm not banning banana. Oh, I might. Bang. Gone. Okay. Sorry about that. We're going to go back to Requar's POV for game 6 as Al starts his potential reverse sweep. It's 4-1. Let's see, we're still on pack, on Puppy Pack. Ooh, wait. An Equi message, I see. Ooh. Equi's back. He's going to be able to start restreaming for Summit. Also, I wasn't paying attention, but Requar has 5 fish, so that's pretty good. He has a swan as well. Going for a full lottery or potentially level turn 4 levels with Snail. Very reasonable. Tango, the first 5 games of this Summit set were the Team Tour set, as far as I'm aware. So yeah, very big set win for Requar, I suppose. Wow, we have our 6th fish. You can actually triple. Can you? No, you cannot. Never mind. Ignore me. I was gonna say you can go 3 different pairs, but you actually lose 2-2 by doing that. So don't do that. Oh, he does do that. It also saves gold, so I guess it's you save 3 gold to lose a salad, which is realistically correct or not terrible to do. Kai, yeah. I mean that would be like a win-win for them both, but I can't really imagine given how strong Rex board is now, it's going to be. I mean, I guess I said that about his board last game, but yeah, I don't know. We'll just have to see how it goes. A reverse sweep would be tough. It would also be really cool though. It's the first time that it will have happened in Summit so far. I don't know if it will happen ever in Summit, given how large the set sizes are. But I mean, Fluffo against Monkey was a very close to a reverse sweep. Monkey went up 3-0, and then Fluffo had to win 5 of the next 6. Combine order for fish, you mean? Um, well, you can still do the level 2s, level 2s, level 3, but here you just triple stack the. Here you just went 3 pairs to save money, so there's no actual combine order, right? You just combine the first time, buy 1 tier 4, and then combine the second time. Oh, like a stack order goes one way or the other. Actually, you might be right. I don't know if there's one of those is right or not. I can't. That sounds like horrible coding if it does work that way. So I'll just have to hope it doesn't. Give me 1 second. Let's see. Well, we have level 2 Swan going into next turn. We have insane tempo. Was it keeping up? I didn't get to see last turn. Looks like it should have been. Oh wow, you looked to do that damage. It didn't matter, but tempo was definitely back in Rex's favor, which was great for him. Doesn't really count. We can still have fish probably. My immediate thought was buff Swan, but Whale's reasonable and probably better. I thought you'd maybe want to buy cans and then stack Whales and then get some extra stats or something like that. But I mean, this just seems good.
Mm-hmm.
And he does greed out of the dear friend. He probably thinks he can still win this fight, which can't blame him for thinking that. Yeah, wins the fight again. This is a really strong game. But at the same time, to be fair, that is a chicken. And yep, he sells for the deer,
Yeah.
takes the pair. Strong lead for red. Game potentially not over, but difficult. Buffalo, important for Manchester plates here. Interesting. Makes sense.
That's well too.
Yep. Wow. I'll end up punting that fight with one lobster, probably a lot of cans. And I mean, if there's a snake in this whale triple, I think the game ends, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
He can just sell out a monkey and go whale mammoth plus snake, and then eventually one up on deer. Freezes all the relevant stuff. There is a snake. That's very strong. Oh, I mean, he's just going to sell the monkey, I think. He sees it. Taylor freezes tier ones. Really, at this point, he's looking for chocolate. He's potentially thinking about keeping this turtle locked, but you can also just buy sushis. You can buy pears, even.
Oh,
He does
he
keep it
kept
locked. Okay.
sushi locked.
If you do find a pill, the upside of it is so strong that this is completely reasonable. Getting him out, one up on the mammoth. Or on the whale. Oh, that's an LACL 1.5. I don't think this is fast enough for Owl. I
Yeah, I
think it's
think
another
that's
slow
good.
LACL death. Let's see. Can Owl make something work? This turn, he has a melon helmet proccing, which is pretty strong. Oh, okay. He sells for that. Takes Cupcake, okay. Well, at this point, you're just going to probably stack the... You could also sell Mammoth and try and maximize on snake triggers. It's not unreasonable. But I think this garlic is going to do fantastic. You're now not dead to 2 Octo Snipes. It probably has PTSD from last game, where he didn't play enough around Octo and got pretty owned. Let's see. Is Al going to keep it up? Is he going to be able to somehow come back from this crazy deficit? Or is it going to be Requar walking away with his set win? It's really close. The Axo stats won in the game. Wow. Crazy. Oh, well, not one. Sorry, didn't win in the game, but they won in the fight.
Yeah, I do
uh, but now there's a melon for Rec. There's another mammoth. There's much better shops to look to roll through, which we're gonna have to see. Does he find the right improvements? A fly is a pretty good improvement. It's gonna die fast. There's a slight worry with that.
Yeah, I think he has to hope that Owl keeps safe positioning.
Yeah, I agree. He has odds to win this fight. I think he might just be preparing to win in the future, which is completely reasonable. The Axo being on board means Al can just buy perks pretty left and right, and his wards is eventually going to get completely out of order. Let's see. There's no level 2. This only gets to shoot twice. It does hit fly both times, which was best case scenario for him. He wins though,
Oh,
due to the blast summon. Well done.
yeah, really well played set by Rack.
Yep, and he ends off 5-1, going 1-0. And Al is now a 1-2. Or, yeah, 1-2. His win over Nob is going to start proving really clutch, I think, for his odds, I guess, for the rest of the set. And, yeah.